All right, boys and girls, now that we have created a title for our page, it is now time to learn how to use some of the tools for our front page of our web page. So over here on the right-hand side, you can see we've got different tools that we can do. So the insert button will give us the option to insert a text box, images, we can embed code, we can embed files that we have in our Google Drive. We also have options for different layouts. All right, now for me, some of these buttons are new to me, so I'm going to be going through some of these buttons, but some of these other buttons you're going to realize that you can figure out on your own as you get to different types of pages that you're adding. So the first thing I'm going to do is teach you how to insert a text box. Okay, the very thing I'm going to do is click on it, and now I can start typing text. Here's where you might give some information about the page, some information about yourself. So here you will type information about your page, about why you are creating the page, and why you chose to make the page. So for me, I would say something like fostering dogs is a worthwhile activity to do. And look, I've got this red squiggly line under this word. As you can see, I misspelled activity. All I have to do is right-click on it and come over here to, we don't want to add to the dictionary. It's not recognizing what this word is, so I'm going to change it to activity. Most of the time, it'll give you a correct spelling of the word. Fostering dogs is a worthwhile activity to do, especially during COVID. But as you can see, I'm just writing down information. Now, I have some options when I do my text. We can highlight and change the text. We can do normal text. We can do a title. We can do a heading. And you can see it just changes the font of it, subheading and everything. I'm just going to keep it as normal. I can make it bold. I can make it italicized. I can move it to the center. I can move it to the right. And I can do this thing called justify, which makes it go across the page. All right, we can also add bullets, numbers. We can insert a link here. We can do some formatting, clearing, and then we can also delete what we have. What I like about this is you have the option to move the text box to smaller size. So if you want to do maybe text on the left and add a picture on the right, that's what you can do. So the next thing I'm going to do is do images. And I'm going to select an image like I did before. All right, so I'm going to go to my Google image search again. All right, and up here I'm going to search for pictures of adult dogs. Okay, and here I go. I'm going to find, oh, look at all these cute dogs. And look, there is a form of a blue heeler. I'm picking blue heeler because that's the kind of dog that I adopted, so I know a little bit more about those. Now, watch this. I can click, and I can drag it into this section over here. And I can move it to different parts. I can make this text bigger or smaller. So you have the ability to move things around. If I want to do another picture, I can also make the picture bigger if I click and drag it. All right, the best thing to do when you are changing a picture is actually drag it from the corner, because if I drag it from the left or the right, you can see it doesn't really make the picture work. So I always drag it from the left and the right so it modifies it in a correct form. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to make this bigger. I'm going to make the text bigger. And now you can see that I've got, oh, that's too big. Let's see here. Oh, perfect. Now look, this is what the page looks like so far. I'm kind of getting to be a professional web page creator by creating a title, text, and a picture.